Hi everyone, good afternoon. Just a little bit of an introduction to begin. So my name is Hristo Dafnopatidis, and I am the Sales and Marketing Manager for the RMK Yachts. So just a short introduction, just RMK Yachts, it's a part of RMK Marine, and we belong to the Koç Holding. Koç Holding at the time is one of the leading companies in Turkey, and actually is the only Turkish holding that is listed in the Global Fortune 500. So we have also a maritime museum. So we are doing refitting. For example, we refit boats from commencement date 1901. And of course, we are just doing ships, commercial ships, naval ships. We are in NATO secrecy level like shipyard. But here today, of course, and we do super yachts. What I would like to talk about a little bit today, to go to the heart of today's presentation, it's how we conceive this new era of luxury clientele. What I mean by that, so we believe that the value has shifted and it goes from the goods towards the experience. So what we mean by that? So first, we need to understand the changing value of the super yacht clients today. So we know that the modern super yacht embodies a sophisticated blend, comfort, technology, and personalized service. These are things that are well known. However, for decades, this super yacht industry is kind of linked mostly with the prestige, which is still there. We don't omit to that. But luxury is no longer defined by ownership and defined by the experience and the storytelling. And this is not our personal observation. This is a chart. We don't want to sting in charts, but this is actually derived from The Economist, I think. Here you see in this line graph, so it's starting in the last 5 years, how the services has been surpassed the goods. This, of course, doesn't mean that the goods are not valuable. In the end, the super yacht is a good. But the value of the customer, the value of the people, it's shifted toward the service. And they come and say, for example, what a lifestyle the yacht is going to bring for me. What are you going to do for me? Why I will be different from the others? And here is what you see, and it's changed almost in 90%. They say, what do we mean by that? For example, a ticket to a Super Bowl, or let's say, first place in the Wimbledon tournament ticket. It's more valuable now because it tells a story and experience than a luxury watch. It doesn't mean that the luxury watch is not valuable, but it's something that's reachable. So in some extent, luxury clients, they care about being unique. So the experience and storytelling, it's more unique, and especially, imagine that, to be able to share it in their social media, it's a one-time event, it's even more important. Of course, there are several reasons to that. But what we believe is like the pandemics, which we all have some bitter experiences. And with some extent, it has worked as a, let's say, a perfect storm for our industry. It has been changed things mentally. And that's why we had new mentality, new horizons. So the importance of travel freedom has never been greater. I don't want to say things that we were omitting in life, but actually what we see, it's maybe we had it for granted. Of course, this has effect for a normal client, but it has a huge effect in the luxury client as well. So here is what we do when a client comes and would like to build with us a yacht. So we have kind of philosophical dimensions, and we believe that matters. So, for example, the first philosophical dimension for us is the luxury as a balance. So what we see that luxury clientele, they are more, let's say, responsible. I mean, they want to be more balanced between indulgence and responsibility. So what we mean by that? It's like the sustainability is not an optional thing for the luxury clientele anymore. So of course we do that for the good sake of the globe and everything. And of course we are holding that we have all these certifications and all this that. But we just we see that it has been also the new mentality of our clients. The other thing is the owner psychology. This is something that, the linkage that a yacht owner is creating with our product. So this haven't changed much. But for example, when you go to a luxury like fine dining, of course you don't go there just for the good food, but you want to treat it well, the luxury, and another thing, of course, you want for the several time, it's 1-2 hours to just occupy that prestigious space for yourself. The third one that is kicked in is the existential comfort. And this is the one of the most difficult, and actually it's kind of the most beautiful because it's very, very individual thing. So we're receiving what you see here. Actually, this is a render for one of our new projects. This is the port side of the main cabin, on the master's cabin. So we say that one day a customer comes to us and say, I want to be in this place in my mornings. I don't want to be disturbed by my crew. I don't want to disturb, and I don't want my friends to know that I'm awaking, so there should be a place that I will be with myself. I want to have my coffee. I want to have my, my spa there, and I want to be just with the sea. So I don't want no crew. I don't want my friends to see me, to feel the urge that, okay, he's wake up, so he's our host, so I should wake up as well. So this is something that we work on, and we believe it's very important, this existential comfort we have. So what we do, as all the shipyards, we work with different designers. They are very famous designers, and they make, each of them, they have their lines. But for each model we have, we would like to have 3 versions: the core, the aura, and the infinite. So if you are, after this kind of assessment things we do with all these philosophical dimensions and everything, if you are like more a family person, then we do the core. We are going to go with the core. Well, what means that? And we will come to a minute. It's like that you want the more private spaces, not open spaces. You don't want to be exposed so much, and you want to have your own privacy. So in aura, let's say you are a young professional. By the way, don't forget that it has been studies that the super yacht owners has shifted like from 50s to 40s. So what does this tell to us? It gives us actually a very, very important information. So it says basically that we have to deal with a new era of billionaires that do things differently, and they care for different things. So one of that, if you are an aura person, what do you think? You want to have big gatherings, you are a great emitter, probably you want to host some events. So what we do, designingly, we are just giving you a more like common spaces, biggest entertainment systems, and more advanced, maybe more pools, or whatever. So the infinite, something that kicks in after pandemics. So I believe there are colleagues here that they receive more and more requests for just super yachts that can be able, the icebreakers, the ice class, or to be able to be durable in extreme, let's say, weather conditions. So we were thinking that yachting is going places. So there were some places like Monaco, like Caribbeans, or Mediterranean, maybe some beautiful Greek islands. But there are also a bunch of people that they think and they want to go to extreme. They would like to go beyond the boundaries. And this is, of course, something that at the end of the assessment, we would like to answer to that as well. So as a shipyard, we would like to appeal. And we believe the building a super yacht, it's a very much psychological thing. So this is an example for our core version. This is another example for our aura version with an open bulwarks. So these are designs that we are going to make the press release. So that's why we don't have too much renderings, but just, to give you an idea. So as a marketing person, I have this intendance to always think when I see a new design, when I see a new boat, I'm always imagining people. Like, imagine that I'm just thinking about what kind of a billionaire, what kind of a 40 years old, 40s 45 years old, maybe billionaire, he would like to buy that yacht. What he wants to do. So sometimes it's like my mind's triggered. I feel like the late the Bob Ross, you know, the painter. It says like, okay, let's draw some billionaires here. You know, maybe they're gonna to buy a yacht from us. Maybe they go to have a, you know, to have an event in the deck. So this is the aura and the infinite. So as the Koch Holding, we would like to say the RMK Yachts, in the end of this year, we would like to go to our new shipyard. So we will keep our existing shipyard, and we buy a new place in the Yalovai, very close to Tuzla where we are. It's 30 kilometers. So it's going to be dedicated fully to the super yacht building. And of course, as we have this pioneer mentality from our holding, we consider our workers as our inner clients. So what we mean by that, like the same assessment we're doing for our clients, we do for our inner clients, which are workers, our team. So we want the place to be sustainable. We want the place also to have a luxury. And also we want the place that everybody, all the worker, can find themselves, the self-actualization. If they want to be a good engineer, they would like to be there. If they want to be a good marketing guy, we will send them to education. We will do that. All the water will be replenished. And we have already got the LEED certificate for this is the importance we give in sustainability. So saying all these things, we believe that we don't just make goods, but we just building dreams. And of course, hand to hand with our clients and our partners, the brokers, the designers. We sit down and spend hour and hour to support them with our new technologies and to try to figure out in where they are laying in this of three things, or maybe there are new categories as well. So thanks for your passion. And what we would like to do, we want to say, it's like we're building homes, we're building dreams for our clients, which are our people, and also for everybody who would like to sail and go with us. So thank you very much.